Remember to turn on the microphone this time. That was an embarrassing time. Were you guys there when I did an entire video and I left the microphone off and nobody in the chat told me? Hello guys, how are you doing? It's me, Ozzy, and today we are going to be doing a live merch hunt. It's quite a scary prospect, I will admit. I'm basically doing this just as a test because I have a new microphone, and you know, I always do a live stream. Just something I don't have to edit, something I can chill, chat to you guys if more than one person shows up. Oh, we got 3, there we go. So say hello in the chat if you are here, and let me know if you've picked up any Doctor Who figures recently, and we'll talk about it. You know, Mana picked up a Evil of the Daleks set for her brother, and she picked herself up a Keys of Marinus set, which is really cool. Spam the chat for her to do a review of that. And right, anyway, so like I said, let me know what you guys got for Christmas and have got recently, like from B&M and stuff. But let's do a little bit of a live stream. So I got this idea from Richard Lloyd, a fellow YouTuber who we might be doing another collab soon. Well, we definitely are doing another collab soon, and that is of Doctor Who prototypes. I'll reveal it now. It's a history of the Doctor Who prototypes from back in the day to the ones that have been discovered recently, and it's a really good video. And I'm going to be doing a 3.75 inch prototype review to go alongside that. And oh look, we got 2 people. Mana, hi, it's me, and we have Dalek Apocalypse. How are you both doing? So, where was I on that Richard video? I lost my train of thought because I'm such a professional YouTuber. But yeah, on his channel we're going to be doing the in-depth prototype look, and I'm going to be doing on my channel the 3.75 inch prototypes as a little bit of a collab for both of our channels, so look forward to that in the future. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it, shall we? Because Matt Smith is bae, isn't he? I would like to do, this is just kind of a pilot for this format to see whether it actually works. It's one of those videos where you guys determine the outcome of the video, so just type in the chat what you want to see the value of, what you want to see me react to on eBay and Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. It's all up to you guys, but I'll start off by just taking a look at Facebook Marketplace and just laughing at the good old bargains and rip-offs and just all that cool stuff. So let's get into it. Hang on, I'll just get the chat up on this thing. Dalek Apocalypse says, I'm doing well. Finally got on a season 18 4th Doctor Long A Day of a Dalek set. Did you get the original or the 13 Doctors set version? Because the original, I don't know, they both got their ups and downs of those 2 releases. The original, I think the colouring on the jacket is better, but the scarf on the 13th Doctor release is infinitely superior. And hello Lewis Frisbee, how you doing? It's great to have you here. Just shout out any random figures you've got, or any random figures you want me to search for, and we'll do that. So cool. But I have a factory error season 18 4th Doctor, and I think it's a really interesting one. I might do a video on it someday. Okay, let's get whatever browser we have. Oh, let me know what does the audio sound like, because this is a new microphone. I can't actually show it, but it's the actually no, I can show it. Just look, it's a nice brand new Rode microphone. Probably the best USB microphone you could get, really, because USBs, you know, they're cheaper than getting like a £300 setup. It'll do for YouTube, but I'd love to get a non-USB one in the future. But this is great. Do the video on that 4th Doctor. I will do, definitely. It didn't come with it. Oh, okay. I've got a proposition for you. I have a spare season, The Destiny of the Daleks. You know, the B&M re-release of The Destiny, Tom Baker. I've got a spare one of those scarves. So what you'd have to do is repaint it yourself, but you don't have to pay much for it, seeing as it's not the correct scarf, but you can repaint it if you want. Email me or Instagram me or whatever, and we'll sort something out if you want. And happy Christmas to you, Devon. Hey, it's great to have quite a few people. We've got a few viewers here, and yeah, crystal clear audio. That's good. That's what we like to hear. Better than every other live stream we've ever done. And yeah, I hope you're doing well, Devon. So let's finally get into Facebook Marketplace. You can see your chat on the screen. Haha. I want to be able to learn to do that thing where you can see the chat on the screen as it comes up on YouTube, but Anyway, right, let's have a look. So we won't pay attention to like the new B&M releases and stuff because, you know, that's widespread. Everyone already knows that kind of thing. So let's have a look at some collectibles. It's getting a bit nostalgic looking at this kind of stuff, guys. So we've got the Remembrance Daleks here. Original value more than £600. Oh, look, there's a spare Season 18 scarf for you there. See, when I do these live streams, I can find you a little collectible to buy. There you go. If you want to message this seller and try and haggle them down to get it cheap, then Bob's your uncle. And I would... £600... No, £400. A bit steep, considering they look pretty well used. But who am I to complain about people's pricing? I thought this was a steal. These guys here... I think I'm going to say that I'll probably turn off the camera when I see something that I am actually going to buy, just so no one steals it, but I'm not intending on buying anything in this episode. It's just a little bit of a look, a bit of fun for you guys. Hang on. The Season 12 Collection Blu-ray. That's quite rare, isn't it? So well done on that. Source Filmmaker, it's like a 3D render filming with stuff from TF2 and Gary's Mod. Yeah, I have heard of it back in the day, I think. And you have an Imperial Dalek. Good. I've got 6 and counting, I think. That wasn't me rubbing it in, it just happened by accident. But yeah, Asylum Paradigm Daleks is 15 quid as a steal, but the thing is about Facebook Marketplace, half of them don't bother shipping to you. £30, that's a bit decent, they're in good condition. 70 that cash. Oh, I love it when people do this, cash only. I don't know, guys, I don't know what a good deal is for that set anymore. I'd say anything above £30 is a bit ridiculous considering how widespread they were available. Come on, let's find something really, really awesome. You know what, a bit of a side note, I don't know if it's me just not looking very much, but I don't really see these pop up as much anymore. Maybe they were a little bit less distributed than the other ones. Could be making that up, but I've not seen them as much as others. Has anyone got any bargains recently? I feel like I probably have, but I just can't think of it right now. No, it's gone. If I think of something, I'll let you know. This really caught my eye the other day. Like, someone just is selling a custom, bizarre looking Dalek. I don't know what this is supposed to resemble. And it's £10, that's a pretty good deal for a remote control. But the thing is, why would they spray paint the controller black as well? Makes the mind wonder. Oh, I have something really interesting, quite funny to show you guys. I mean, it's nothing too exciting, it was just like a mistyped listing. They just didn't know what they were selling, but it was like a prototype 13-inch Scientist Dalek. They didn't list it as that, but they thought it was the Scientist Dalek when it was a drone, which was really funny. I messaged them and they took it down. Anyone remember these, when people used to display their action figures on them? I did it for a brief time. It's quite funny. Thing is, you must know you've made it as an artist if you see your work on Facebook Marketplace. I would be happy. Oh, free! I'll take it for free. That's good. Actually, I would be interested in that because I have a pretty cool custom idea that involves a Paradigm Dalek and this set. Intriguing. Not so sure about that. Has anyone noticed that these things have literally skyrocketed? Back in the day, they couldn't sell them for a tenner. I remember them being £10 in the shop and people just did not buy them. But now, all of a sudden, they're just exploded in value for some reason. I just love how the market works sometimes. I'd love to get this in box someday. Absolutely mint in box. No damage or anything, because it's so weird seeing the 10th Doctor with 9th Doctor Daleks. I don't know what it is. It always fascinated me. I didn't even know it was a thing until a few years ago, to be honest. Ooh, we've got a few. Oh, and Oscar. Myself and a friend of mine are doing a fan SFM animation. It's going to be featuring the Paradigm, but with a twist, basically a Victory of the Daleks reimagining. I am all for that. Let me see it. Can I be a creative consultant? Because I'm very passionate about retelling Victory of the Daleks, and it'd be really awesome if someone did it right, because it's a good... Fundamentally, it's a good idea for a story, but it was just executed so badly. But I'll do a video on that in the future at some point. I'm planning on getting 3 more, so I would have 4 Imperial Daleks, because that's the amount of props they had in the episode. That's true. Is that including stunt props? I don't know everything about that episode, but they exploded Daleks, and I don't know whether they had built more for that or not. Who knows? But yeah, I'd thoroughly suggest getting a 3D printer and printing some accurate ones, because as a Dalek fanatic, one Dalek fanatic to another, the beautiful things are accurate Imperial Daleks. Video, probably next year, because I've not even finished mine yet. Right. Just before Christmas, I managed to get a Captain Jack figure with the Doctor's hand in overcoat, sealed for £12. That's a great deal. That's a really good deal, man. As nationalism is on the rise, so are the Union Jack Daleks. Metallica made a song about that. Sad but true. Let's think about live streams. When you get a throat from talking too much, you can't really take much of a break. Daleks for sale. Oh, I just love seeing these things. I will get one eventually. This is actually a really goddamn good deal. To say it's scratch built and it's painted to perfection and just constructed so well. It's £80 is absolutely insane for this. If I were making it, I'd charge about 250 quid, because I mean, it's craftsmanship. It's a one of a kind piece, but he's selling it so cheap. Madman. I'd say that was a pretty good deal. 75 quid for that. But is it the reproduction copy or is it an original? I think it's an original. But aren't they quite rare? My knowledge is a bit rusty on Mark's Daleks, as you can tell. It's funny how people make a massive deal about 18-inch Daleks being expensive, but all you need to do is look on Facebook Marketplace and you find stuff like this for a tenner, and you can either get some stuff 3D printed or you can go on the Character Options website to get spares. So, sure, finding a mint in box is very difficult and very expensive, but if you're just after an 18-inch Dalek, then get a broken one and do some work on it. What was that noise? I don't know. This is like one of the... It's just a nostalgic live stream, is this? Just looking at stuff I wish I had. The Chocolate Assault remote controlled Dalek. Love it. Love it like crazy. This always made me laugh. The Supreme Dalek without the gold section on his neck. Great move character. If you guys spot anything while I'm scrolling, shout out, because I'm kind of just scrolling at this point. Oh yeah, there's this person who's selling a box of these things, like 90 of them for free, and it's actually for free because they can't actually sell them. I was tempted, very tempted. Bargain price. Yeah, that's not bad. Collection only. Bummer. Putting me. No. The thing is, a lot of these people do know what they're selling, which is kind of a shame, because you can't really get that many bargains. That sounds like a good deal. Oh no, they're individually priced. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a pretty good deal as well, because seeing as you can't actually buy them anymore, I think £30 for this set is actually a good deal. Yeah, let's see if we can see the Shard at TARDIS. Right. yeah, and that's an interesting Doctor Who listing. And then there's wheels. Sounds great. Let's have a look at. Let's just type in Doctor Who toy. Imagine if we found like a prototype or something. That'd be absolutely nuts. Are you planning on making a display of the Dalek that time forgot with Khan and the Eternal Dalek? No. I'm assuming you mean when Khan opens his casing and the needle goes in. That's a cool idea, but it's not really something that interests me because there's not really enough of a custom involved. Obviously there's the mutant opening thing, but yeah, I would like to make the geneticist at some point, but I don't know, I think the shade of green used in the animation doesn't look great, so I'd probably choose a different kind of green. Who knows? If you'd like to know where to watch it, subscribe to Imagithorn, his SMS animations, I can't read. Right now he is working on Evil of Daleks. Yeah, I'll check that out. I'm actually thinking of making a Prime Computer display with both Season 18 4th Doctor and the Destiny of Daleks Romana. That sounds good. That sounds good. Will you put it on your channel? I haven't seen you upload in a while. Right, what else have we got? That can just burn. This can just burn in hell. God, this is the most mad I've ever been doing anything. I hate this set a lot. Oh, this looks like a good Doctor Who set. Great. I mean, this just says it all, really, doesn't it? £5. Sad. It is sad. And I got one for free. Oh yeah, this is actually this is a really, really good deal, so you guys, if it's not sold, jump on it. You got an Enemies of the First Doctor set, Pirate Flame Dalek, a Chief Dalek, and a Talking Invasion Dalek for £3, which is a fantastic deal. But yeah, not something I'm bothered about buying because I already own multiple of each, so. One thing I like about Facebook Marketplace is you see very strange customs, and wow, that is a fantastic price for that. Yeah, you see weird customs, people use really weird stuff, and you think, wow, what possesses people to... I do not remember this. A Cyberman Etch-a-Sketch? What? What? What is this? Bizarre. The thing is, if I was doing a thorough check through on Facebook Marketplace, I would be literally scrutinising every single listing and looking for anything. You know, this always confused me, right? The Dalek Sec in the original Dalek packaging, back in the early character options days where stuff like that happened, it was bizarre, but we got more figures. Now, if only Doctor Who can pick itself up when Rusty Davies comes back, but who knows? You know what, this person's actually kept quite a lot of stuff in the box, not mint condition, but that's pretty good. I still don't have a Arachnos. I would love to get one of those at some point. Go on then, let's have a look at how much the Arachnos are, because then people can't see what you're doing. Empress Arachnos. There we go, 20 quid. 20 quid? Is that a good price? I think so. I think so. What kind of condition is it in? I'm not going to buy it, but it's one of those things. I never bought the deluxe figures because I never had the room, and now I definitely don't have the room because I've got too much stuff. You know, it's a really cool detail, I do like it, but it's one of those things, like, once you get it, what do you do with it? Because you can't really make animations with it because it was kind of a one-time thing, so. Oh yeah, I've always wanted a 12-inch Ood. Say that on your first date. It looks really cool. It looks very cute. Check the chat. I like this large Dalek canvas, teal, purple and goldish yellow Dalek. Looks really good. Oh, it's too late now. Yeah, and I always love this about the Jadoon, the flat-eared Jadoon. It's great. Because the helmet had just squished its ears. Because it just didn't work. Maybe they should have like articulated the ears, put them on a pivot joint or something like that. Let's have a look at how much the Reaper is. That's not the Reaper. That's the Reaper. Very cool toy, but very, very big. And it lit up as well. I miss when characters did deluxe figures, because I wouldn't buy them. Because they were just too cumbersome. And maybe that's why they don't do them anymore. Cool packaging, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'd get it boxed because there wouldn't be any point taking it out. And I did not know that Eagle Moss did one. Seems like they've done everything. Let's have a look at how much the Gelth is. That's another Who Gelth figure. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I don't have, surprisingly. There's a lot that I don't have. There's the pieces and stuff, but a complete one. You know what? That's not a. I wouldn't say that was a terrible price, considering it's pretty much complete, just without the base. Ooh, let's have a look at this seller and see if they've got any prototypes. Well, prototypes. They're probably fake, but let's have a look. Wrong? What's this? Oh, it's like a factory error. Nothing. We just got a unit soldier wearing the wrong uniform, I think. Is it? Oh, it's the right uniform. We got a very, very damaged. How could you charge £35 for that? It's got a factory mark on, so what? If it's in that terrible condition, then how can you sell that for that much? That's ridiculous. That's stupid. When was the last time you did a custom? Hope I don't sound rude, but if not, would you like some suggestions? If I'm being honest, I'm going to do a Captain Jimmy Pie and say that I can't really take any suggestions because I won't have the time to make them. If you're going to give some Paradigm customs, then maybe that'll catch my eye, but generally I don't really make that many customs anymore because I just don't have the time. This is live because, you know, I can't be editing every single video I do, so it's just one of those things. You miss the days when character didn't make classic Who related or 13th Who related. Well, before the 13th Doctor era, they didn't make stuff that was 13th Doctor era. I'm assuming you mean the Rusty Davis era when merch was coming out, but oh, you got. I got my season 18 Tom from that person as well. My factory error one, so that explains why it had a factory error, because it was from this seller. Cool piece. I would get it out, but it's in the bottom of the box, so that's not going to happen. I have one of these, a Laszlo prototype. You know, I always keep thinking this is the Time Crash version. I just always keep getting caught off guard by it. It's really annoying. You know, I remember when Paul McGann figures were actually quite expensive, and now they're 20 quid. Sometimes less, because people struggle to get rid of them. Which is quite funny. But you know. Let's go back on here and have a look. Some other stuff, probably not much. Considering how much these things usually go for, that's not a bad price, I wouldn't say. Go on then, let's have a look at that's how much they are on eBay. That'd be quite interesting. Look, we don't actually have anything. That's funny. Yeah, that's weird. Because actually, £50, I wouldn't say it was a particularly bad deal either for an Axon, and I'd say that that's a mint in box. That's a decent price. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. As long as you would buy it and keep it in the box, because it'd be pointless taking it out because those Fourth Doctors are quite common. So that's not a bad price, guys. And I don't think that's a bad price either for the Invasion of Time or the Attack of the Cyberman thing, considering it was a long time since they were released. So let's have a look at completed ones. Yeah, 40 quid, 30. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It's a fantastic figure. It's one of the best that character have made. It's brilliant. How much do classic Navrosets go for? This is me just catching up on stuff which I haven't looked at really. Start if you don't see them for a while. No, it's not that one. Wow. What? That is... Yo, that's a nuts deal. That's a steal. That really is a steal. I'm gonna look at the seller's other items here. Let's have a look. Oh, one or more of the seller user ID you entered was not found. Oh, are they a scammer? For that price, they've got to be a scammer. Jesus. Visit shop. That was me speculating. I wasn't being serious. In case he's watching. Doctor Who. So look at the completed listing, see if I've missed out on anything rare. These prices are damn good, considering their eBay prices. That's nuts. That's nuts. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. What else should I look for, guys? Name something rare and we'll see if we can find a good deal. Yeah, it's sad how Series 7 onwards barely has any action figures. You know, I always go into like a deep depression thinking about how we'll never get a Nightmare in Silver Cyberman, or an Ice Warrior, by which means a Series 7 Ice Warrior, or a Series 7 Zygon in the 5-inch scale. Come on, you 3D sculptors, where you at? If I could be bothered, I'd learn to do it, but I can't, so... That Ice Warrior is such a beautiful design, I just want it on my shelf. I'm considering getting another Eagle Moss one, because that was probably the best one. My god, that is a bit of a high price. You know what, actually, considering all of these are Dalek Collector Set 1 Genesis Daleks, the best release of that figure, that's a... I hate to say that 120 quid's a good price, but considering they're in great condition, I can't really argue with that. That's one thing about buying from collectors. It's a luxury because they preserve it and make sure that it's in great condition, hence the high price point. So I'm not totally against people charging quite a bit for action figures, because at the end of the day, they put in years of work to keep these things in good condition. I take problem with people who take bad pictures on the phone and the products are really dusty and grotty and all sorts, and they charge a load for it. I take issue with that, but if it's in mint condition and they're selling it for a reasonably high price, You know what, you do you. I don't really have a problem with that. Considering I've bought collectibles from collectors for high prices, and I've kind of bought things when I received them, they were in worse condition than they were listed as, which was fun. But whatever, I can't be bothered going through the whole shababble of putting in an appeal and trying to not getting your money back in the end because eBay say, oh, it's not in your favour. I've done that a lot of times. I've done a lot of appeals because things have arrived in bad condition and I haven't got my money back. It's been, you know, fun. Or stuff that hasn't arrived entirely and eBay said, oh, we've got no proof. Like, you're stupid. You're really stupid. You know what, I was wrong about the Witcher's Familiar set. It is very common. That's a pretty good deal, because that Dalek is quite hard to get hold of. Don't trust anything I say. But seriously though, I think that Dalek is actually reasonably hard to get hold of. Let's have a look. I don't know what it's listed as though. Because if I type in 3.75 Planet Dalek, it'll be really specific. Could you imagine if that was sold for a £5? No, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? There's a lot of 3.75 inch figures. You know, it's annoying because part of me wants to recollect them, but the other part realises it'd be a waste of money because they're crap. Maybe boxed. Maybe boxed. You know, I'm still annoyed that character didn't give us a proper mutant scoop Dalek, because they did it in 3.75 inch, so why did they not do it in 5 inch? Question mark, smiley face. Yeah. Okay guys, I think for the sake of this video not being too long, I think I'll probably end up cutting off a little bit because, you know, I think this was just a pilot just to see if this worked. Oh, Dr. Prime is here. Hello, welcome. I blame Alduar for this, honestly, along with making the coat of the robot set Tom a bright red when it was a burgundy colour. I haven't actually referenced that, so I don't know, but I'll take your word for it. Other than that, I think the rest of the set looks good. I like the, you know what, let's just chill, okay? The merch hunt has kind of stopped now because or maybe I'll go back onto it, but, you know, we'll be here for ages. Maybe for next time I'll maybe do a challenge or something, or have a guest on, or something like that, because I think it's a cool format that we can experiment with. But, you know, it's one of those things you risk people afterwards only watching about 2 minutes of it. Not that it really matters, but, you know, it's just one of those things. I'm going to do that thing where I hide my browser so you can't see what I search for, because I search for some pretty weird stuff. Don't judge me. Merchandise, the Doctor Who site, .co.uk. And, you know, one of these days I'll accidentally show my my password on stream, because I'm just that kind of an idiot. Yeah, oh, that did nothing. This set, I think it looks pretty decent. I think the colouring of the robot looks infinitely superior to the original release. I have the original, but it's not in great condition, so this will be a great pickup for me. The season, yeah, I get what you're saying. I think maybe it's probably somewhere between the two. You probably know more about it than I do, but I think the original was a bit too dark. But that's just from memory. I haven't seen one of those figures in months because it's in a box. So, but yeah, when I get the set, I'll probably do an in-depth analysis of the colours. But I think the trousers look better. I'll give them that. The trousers and the tie look fantastic, and the head sculpt looks good as well. So, you know, if it really bothers me, then maybe I could repaint it. But okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this pilot episode of Live Merch Hunt. Well, technically it's episode 3 of Merch Hunt, but shh. But we tried live this time. I thought it went okay, there's a few hiccups here and there, but we're going to be fine-tuning it to make sure it's the best experience that you can possibly get. Hopefully for the next installment of Live Merch Hunt, I would like to get a couple of guests on. You guys are all invited. As long as you're not a psycho, you're invited to be on Live Merch Hunt, and hopefully we can get quite a few people on the stream, and then we can make a little bit of a fun video out of it, make quite a cool time. I think we can really have a laugh with it. So basically the idea of the Live Merch Hunts is it's shaped to whatever you guys in the chat suggest, because that's just how live streams work in my opinion. The audience influences the outcome, and it's always really interesting, really exciting to see what you guys come up with. And as far as physical Merch Hunts, episode 4 of Merch Hunt, I'm hoping to film it next week with a couple of special guests. We're just going to have to see how that goes. It may happen, it may not. Well, it's definitely going to happen one way or another, but it's going to be 2 or 3 or 4 people, depending on what happens. But I think you guys will dig it. I think it'll be a fun time. I'm not sure where we're going to be doing it yet, but we're going to be on the lookout for the B&M First Doctor TARDIS, because that's the only one I've missed out on, and my guest has also missed out on that one as well. So we're going to be looking for that, and hopefully we'll be looking in charity shops and all that kind of stuff. But I think the idea of Merch Hunt is that I really want to experiment with the format. I think it'd be really cool to just try different things for Merch Hunt to see what works and what doesn't, and even if it doesn't work, try it, it doesn't matter, because it's just all about having fun. This series is just about having fun. There's no ulterior motive at all. It's just people hanging out and just having a good time, and that's hopefully that comes across in the videos, and that's the only thing I want to portray in this. The Doctor Who merchandise, while it is on the sticker, it's on the thumbnail, and it's in the videos, it's kind of second to the fun entertainment that goes on. So hopefully, like I said, with the next live one, we can get a really fun one with a lot of banter and just a lot of cool stuff. But we'll just have to wait and see. So thank you very much for watching this pilot episode of Live Merch Hunt, guys, and I will see you in Merch Hunt episode 4. Goodbye.